Chapter 7 Expressions. Arriving at Alsatia, Mlezi was sitting in front of a fire. Before wanyenyekevu could catch his breath, Mlezi sighed, "For the next 3 days, we will perform the holy journey." Mlezi then quickly disappeared. Wanyenyekevu had seen so much and heard so much that day that his mind was racing. He took out his notepad and pen and wrote about all the ideas he had. Talking to the trees and animals, the amazing skicraft, and even Kanyisileho was so profound, he had to write something to remember what had happened to him. He sighed aloud, "Old people, who's gonna rescue you from the powers to come? When you've been decayed by the traditions of man. Fight to you is self-confidence, not belief in the Almighty. Caught up in a whirlwind of lies, as your beliefs come and goes, in and out, up and down, like wings of a butterfly. Draining the energy of others, whether they are rigged or wrong, cause you don't have any strength of your own. People. Why is it when you go to worship, you believe in whoever is up front? Never educate yourself. No faith, no strength, no knowledge, no understanding of God. So you create your own. Man. Life to you has to be hard. Let me tell you something to ease your pain. To you, from me, there is a Trinity. That you might not know of. That you need to say. God's order of divinity. Spelled God. Then he wrote, "Inside of me. Inside of me, there yearns a spirit of righteousness. True enog, evilied, chatted, and stolen, but never killed. But in my heart, there is compassion to do all that is rigged. I want to do evil, yes. I want to sin. However, my heart seeks to do otherwise. What is the answer to such a problem? When will I ever solve them? Stop. Just stop, I say to myself. Slow down before I am lowered to the ground. Search my heart. Reach deep, deep inside this corrupt mind. Hopefully a solution I'll find. Listen to the words I say. Look at the things I do. Touch that innermost man, and he'll give me the plan. Deeper and deeper, I went. Realizing that every man is not heaven sent. Realizing that there is a difference. Love, not lust. Infinite, not finite. About eternity, not time. Yes, the spirit and not the flesh. At first I thought it would be hard. You say, then I saw it was no more. But the Christ that lives inside of me. Wanyenyekevu slowly closed his notebook with tears in his eyes and looked to heaven, "Sabaoth, whatever you have for me and me people, I'm willing and able." Wanyenyekevu took out a scroll given to him by Mlezi and started studying his ancestral tree. His eyes became heavy, and he planted all his things in his backpack and drifted off to sleep. Wanyenyekevu found himself in a thick wooden forest and saw the animals playing around him. As the squirrels chased each other, he turned to see them run up a tree. Suddenly he turned and saw that he was amid the desert and saw a rattlesnake slither rigged by him. He paused and said to himself, "What is this?" A sweet smell in the air awoke him. Wanyenyekevu opened his eyes to see Mlezi standing in front of a clay structure that looked like some kind of igloo. Mlezi stood before it and pointed to the entrance. "It is time." Mlezi sighed. Wanyenyekevu approached the structure and entered. Sitting with his legs crossed, Wanyenyekevu and Mlezi prayed for an hour afterward. Wanyenyekevu spoke that unknown language for Swahili, and Mlezi said to him, "Time has come for you to feel joy and peace, but afterward fear and pain. But know all you need to make it through. This is your fight in Sabaoth." Wanyenyekevu started to speak but was interrupted by Mlezi. These 3 days you will fast, and the joy of the Lord shall fill your body with a joy you have never experienced before. But know this, after some rest, be prepared to feel fear and pain. Then you shall go to Talula, and for 90 days you will experience much fear and pain. These 3 days shall prepare you for that time. Wanyenyekevu said with confidence. It is so. After an hour, Wanyenyekevu got light-headed and thought he saw things as the sweat dripped down his face into his eyes. Closing his eyes, he sang songs that his grandmother sang to him when they performed Jene. He felt air blowing in his face as the heat from the room dissipated. Knowing they were enclosed in the structure, he quickly opened his eyes. He was in the skies looking down, seeing the beauty of the trees, rivers, and roadways for miles. Fear covered him, for he had never been this high before, and he was floating. He heard the voice of Mlezi, fear not. He stood there for a while before he tried to move forward. He moved slowly. At first until he realized he could go faster. He flew for miles and saw nothing but the land's beauty. There were no structures, just nature. For hours he flew. After building up his confidence, he started turning flips and performing different acrobatics. Hours on end until he came across a deep and wide hole in the middle of a pasture. He flew past it, saying, "Ain't no way I'm going down there," and bolted for some time until he said to himself, "Sabaoth showed me that for a reason." He flew back. When he got to the entrance, he looked down as it continuously alternated from black to red. He flew downward for a long time and stopped on a section filled with lava and fire, so he landed on the edge. It was hot, and the heat was overbearing, but that didn't faze him. He saw lava everywhere, but it didn't consume him, so he started walking. He heard a noise. Fearlessly, he sighed, "What is there?" Rising out of the lava was a creature with the head of a hyena, the body of a snake, and talons of a hawk. The beast stood up. "What in the hell are you doing here?" Wanyenyekevu, afraid, said, "I don't know, but I'm getting the hell out of here," and flew to the top of the entrance. As soon as he got to the top, he woke up. He was still in the structure with Mlezi. The sweat burned his eyes as he opened them. Whipping his face, he started to Mlezi. "I saw a hideous creature," Mlezi said to Wanyenyekevu. "I was there." Thinking Mlezi would tell him more, Mlezi took a chop of herbs, planted them on the fire. "These things that you will say are for you, and they will help you later down the road. Let us pray." They prayed for an hour, and Wanyenyekevu closed his eyes and saw darkness had covered him once again. The darkness had covered Wanyenyekevu for a long time until he saw a faint light ahead of him. Walking toward the light, he saw men, women, and children walking with him. The closer he got to the light, the more people were around him. The entire area was covered in darkness, and when they finally reached the light, there was a silver ladder going up toward it. The elderly headed up the ladder first, then the women and children, lastly, the men. Wanyenyekevu started helping people up the ladder before he started climbing it. Wanyenyekevu would often take minutes, even hours, before taking on a step up the ladder. The elderly was slowing people down, so the children started going on the opposite side of the ladder to pass them. Others did the same as the line began to move faster. Wanyenyekevu was relieved. "Excuse me," he repeated as he smiled back at them. Hours had passed, and the ladder seemed endless. Wanyenyekevu sped up his path. In doing so, he accidentally stepped on an older man's hand. He heard a stream that lasted for 5 minutes as the man fell from the ladder before hearing a low thump. Upset, wanyenyekevu stopped and cried in pain and anguish over what he had done. Suddenly, he heard the people below him screaming as they fell from the ladder. Looking down, he could see something or someone coming toward him at great speed. It was knocking the people off the ladder. Whatever it was coming too fast. No one recognized what it was as it got closer and closer. It began to purposely knock the people off the ladder in a circular motion around the ladder, moving like a tornado. The streams got closer, and many jumped off the ladder out of fear. To anticipate the object's movement, wanyenyekevu attempted to avoid the thing be going from on a side of the ladder to avoid being knocked off himself when the object got closer to him. It stopped in front of him. Wanyenyekevu looked at the creature. A human body which was naked, but without extremities such as the nose and mouth, but had millions of small ears all over its body, blinking constantly. The demon stopped where it was. It looked into wanyenyekevu's ears and growled. Wanyenyekevu was awoken, and there he was, sitting in the structure. Mlezi said to wanyenyekevu, "It is finished, it's time to finish our journey." Wanyenyekevu said, "Boy, it has not even been half a day yet." Mlezi said to wanyenyekevu, "Oh, but it has. 3 days have passed, and it's about to be a 4th. Your perception of time is not as many as the Torah mentioned. A day could be 1,000 years, and 1,000 years could be a day." Wanyenyekevu was in a bit of shock, for he just knew without a doubt it was the same day, but because the structure didn't have windows, he did not know when the sun had risen or set. As wanyenyekevu exited the structure, it disappeared. There in front of him was a meal that suddenly appeared. It was a rabbit slowly roasting on a small fire with meated vegetables simmering in a pot with a small pot of rike next to it. Wanyenyekevu smelled, about is mighty and wonderful. He had meated feelings throughout the day, but now he felt a strong sense of joy, and it consumed him as he sat down. He just wrote a poetry to explain his happiness. We fast. We don't need to fast. To loosen the bands of wickedness. What in the hell does that mean? Then the truth came to me, I saw, yes. I know say, and then I knew. Fasting. It breaks down the flesh. Much like venom from a snake, that slowly kills the flesh. That proceeds with death of that flesh. We are to die so, the spiritual man can rise. He wrote, "Been so long. Been so long, since I've seen joy and love. Yes, joy and piety. Been so long since I've seen, or even felt a spark, until recently, when a spark finally appeared. It came over me, it comforted me. Excitement covered me for so long, a cloud of depression vanished. Frustration. Yes, stress and anxiety covered me for some time. Caught up in a storm of confusion, until I saw a light. It was just ahead of me, as I reached for it. It pulled me closer into a mode I longed for. That brought forth a song. I entitled, "Been so long." He wrote, "Sleep. Sleep is where you meet God. Sleep is where you meet eternity, learning the meaning of time. Sleep is how your Creator speaks to you. Sleep is what you shall do, until the end of time. Sleep is a necessity, like charging your batteries. To allow you to make it another day. Things to remember for the rest of your life. You got to work, you have to eat, you have to sleep." He wrote, "Dream, fantasy or reality? To be comfortable for the rest of my life. Dream, fantasy, or reality? To be successful? Dream, fantasy, or reality? To enjoy what I am? Dream, fantasy, or reality? To love myself? Dream, fantasy, or reality? To want the best for my family? Dream, fantasy, or reality? To get an education? Dream, fantasy, or reality? To be rich? Dream, fantasy, or reality? For me, all was a fantasy that became dreams now, they are all real reality. He wrote, fight. I can't say it, so how can it be? I can't touch it, so is it there? Hearing many say, I don't care. Running everywhere. So many in pain. Means going insane, depression is a norm, and hope is just a dream. All of a sudden, frustration kicks in, and life has no meaning. To toss who need it, this 5-letter word. There have been a few who knows the meaning of the word, their life hasn't been the same since. You say, this world has dreamers, that is what they call them, calling them all sorts of names. These dreamers have what they are looking for. This is the reason why they are going insane. The insanity slowly turns to prejudice then hate. When all they needed was just a little fight. He wrote, sin in skin. This skin in makes me sin, righteousness, I know not of. How absurd, righteousness is something I never heard of. What is that word? Because this skin only knows sin. Righteousness is sin to the flesh. What a mess. I do things that I should not do, things I should not do. Guess what? I do. No, there is a few of you who say they can do without sin. Who are you? An angel. For who has deceived you? A preacher? If so, he or she shall receive their just due. As for you, if you got skin, you got sin. There is sin in skin, on a trick to skin, on a trick to life. Sin has a weakness in skin, so may call it flesh. It can't stop sin, but it can save a soul from hell, if you give in according to the supreme sacrifice. Nothing you do physically, no hard work involved, hoping for something that is invisible is a clue, the only thing that can help me and you. Fight. So easy, but so many make it so hard, but that's the secret, please pass it on. If Simeone tells you, he ain't got no sin. Walk up Nikeli, being polite and whisper softly in their ear, say, excuse me, my friend, but there is sin in skin. Then finally, he wrote. About knowing the pain, he sent Simeone to you, who has been through the same. He had no other choice, but to understand. Reason being, he cared for you. Talking to those who always seems to be depressed. You asked as if you are the only one, and that there is no one else. No job, no career, or got a job, got a career and still depressed. Always staring up into despair, looking for help that's near. It seems like a mess, a test. You say, it's no way out. I'm here for you, cause is the grief. The unbelief, the pain, the strain. But hold on, be strong. There is a gift at the end of this thing. Together we can make it, together you can take it. Alone you might go insane. Just call me name. Sometimes you result in crime, thinking it's the way. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree. Crime isn't always me, but sometimes enjoy is where need you to be. Like playing any kind of game, learn the rules to win. Learn the rules to understand. You are a beautiful people that I made. There is someone who doesn't want you to achieve anything. Please remember the pain, so we can become as one. Don't want you to be lost from your creator. He paid the cost. It's made about.